I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eru, host of the Knicks podcast. What's good, guys? St. Patty's Day, man. I got my green hoodie on. Got the green underneath, too, the match. Got the Die Hard Knicks hat on top. DieHardKnicks.com if you want one. Listen, man, Die Hard on the jersey, like my man Trav said. Shout out to Trav Ryan. Trav B. Ryan, he's the one that makes the Die Hard Knicks intro song, man. So, listen, I'm going to give it a few minutes, to let people pop in here, if they do, if they don't, because I haven't done this in a while. This is I was, just like the song said, I usually show footage and I give my honest opinion about certain things, at the moment, I'm feeling kind of sick, man. My kids have been messed up. I'll get into that in a second. For those that watch the channel frequently, then you guys know what's going on with my kids. You guys know what's going on with me too. I broke my toe this summer. I've been dealing with some sinus stuff going on, and now I feel like I'm getting the flu. So I'm drugged up right now. Got a lot of Tylenol in me. Got some other stuff in me too. And we're gonna get busy, man. We got to unpack this stuff, man, because there's a lot of funny stuff going on, and I feel embarrassed for my peers. Some of my peers that make comments about simple things, I could look at them through the mirror, through the camera, and see that people are struggling to put hand in their mouth to feed themselves, and to feed their families and this, that, and the other. You could look at it and see it, but for some reason we put these athletes on pedestals, and you can't talk badly about these athletes because you don't know what they're going through. Listen, man, like I said, I'll unpack that in a second. So I am really passionate about it. I'm really upset, but I'm gonna try not to yell on the screen because, like I said, I'm not really feeling too good today. But before we get started, let me shout out to my people here. We got Geraldine, as always. Geraldine MacGyver, always hanging out here. Lemon Pepper says she can see the vitriol through the phone. Yeah. Cormega's always here enjoying the song. That's so far so good, man. But Brooklyn Butch also. What's good, Brooklyn Butch? So these are the people that popped into the chat early on here. Let's get right into it, man. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. This is the tweet. I mean, it's not even a tweet. This is on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I deleted my Snapchat years ago. You know why? Because I'm a grown man. That's why. I don't need my messages to disappear. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my pictures to disappear because I'm not doing fuck shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm not doing all kind of crazy stuff or whatever. That's why I don't need Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I need to be that important where I need to give a code out where only special people can see my stuff. Listen, I'm beyond that. I used to have a Snapchat and I used to do all that fuckery stuff. But listen, I'm a grown man now, so time has changed. So we'll get into the grown man stuff as time goes on in this pod. But let's talk about this. He says that he's tired of this is not the first time, by the way. He said tired as fuck of being out here. They're doing cardio, fam. Like I want to play basketball to really just I'm really just wasting my time and energy. So he said that before. So I mean, this guy wants touches. He wants to be involved in the offense. Just like anybody else, man. But the Knicks are at the time. The Knicks were 40-30. The Knicks were 40-30, and we're basically the 5th seed, fighting for our lives to get that 4th seed. We're supposed to be preparing for the playoffs, after winning 9 straight, then losing 4 straight, and then winning 2 straight. You know what I'm saying? So after winning 2 straight, he comes out here talking about, oh, I'm not, I'm not hooping. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, the next one is another cryptic. Oh, let me not do that yet. That's the Knicks fan TV thing. So this is what he said, disappearing for a while. So I mean, this is immature stuff. This is stuff that I used to do when I probably was his age. You know what I'm saying? But the stakes are high. These guys are professional athletes. So there shouldn't he shouldn't be operating his own Twitter like that. And if he had somebody that's in charge of this with him, you know what I'm saying? Because he should have a publicist or somebody paying attention just to get rid of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm quite sure the team saw this and said, "Listen, bro, you need to do this, and you need to go to Knicks fan TV because the fans here need to know what's going on because everybody dick rides Knicks fan TV. You know what I'm saying? So they know that everybody will see it. So they told him, listen, just go into the comments and make a comment on Knicks fan TV's page there. So this is essentially what he did in a nutshell. He said, "My bad, should have handled it different, and I didn't want no bad blood. I got to just find myself." Yeah, I get it. Like I said, as a young person, you do stupid things like that. I used to put stuff on the internet too, expressing stuff, saying a little bit too many things, trying to get the sympathy for the stupid girl that I'm chasing after, or trying to get some clout from other people, or just to let my boys know that listen, I'm in charge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no punk. Because I'm quite sure his friends like, yo, man, come on, man, you should be getting the ball more. This, that, and the other. You should be doing this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? You would have been got more money. You would have got more money. This, that. So I'm quite sure people like that are in his head. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this guy's been in the NBA for 5 years. Let's get into that in a second. So the first comment here, I mean, he just listen, I'm just coming as real as fuck, whatever. So anyway, he said after that Portland game, he snapped like a baby. Okay, which is true. He got family issues. He got a baby on the way. He got family issues. Listen, okay, let's unpack the family issues. Everybody got family issues, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got family issues. This is like his first couple kids. When I was his age, I had my first son at 23. You know what I'm saying? By 26, I was already in child support. By 27, I was borderline about to kill myself because of all the craziness that she was putting me through. You know what I'm saying? 27, had no money now, wasting all that stuff trying to keep myself in my son's life, not going out, not doing anything, not taking care of myself for a good portion, a good maybe 2 years or so. You know what I'm saying? So listen, spare me with the bullshit. During that time, I didn't have like $12 million sitting in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Or $6 million if you want to talk about the tax man or whatever bullshit you want to say. I don't have millions in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had millions in my bank account, then I wouldn't have had the problems, that I had during that time. This is me being transparent. Because this is the steps of becoming a man here. Fast forward at 27 years old, fighting for my life just to be in my son's life. So I have no money. You know what I'm saying? Wasting all my money and stuff like that just to clothe him, plus pay child support and all kind of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Miss me with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're going through a hard time, is this a mental health issue? So now I'm looking through this. There's another paragraph here too. I don't think the second paragraph is as important. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going through a bad patch in life, that doesn't mean that you're having a mental health breakdown. No, it just means that you are a grown up and you're going through a rough patch, fam. You know what I'm saying? You're going through a rough patch. So you got a baby on the way, you got family issues. So what? You know what I'm saying? So what? Everybody goes through that stuff. And to tell you the truth, nobody gives a fuck. The people that give a fuck are the ones that like to do this. They like to, dick ride celebrities, put them on pedestals and bow down to them, like they don't have no common sense. So anyway, that to me is the most disturbing thing about this. Because my thing is this, you know what I'm saying? This like the young millionaire. Shout out to John Moran. He's going through his stuff right now because there's no male figure in his life making sure that he's on the right path. Listen, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hire anybody to be in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have, like I say, he doesn't have his father wants to be Usher. He wants to be an Usher lookalike. He wants to be his own celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So John Moran's going through his problems. Mitchell Robinson, who is in his corner to help him out with the stuff that's going on, that's been going on in his life. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's not up to me to figure that out. I had to figure it out on my own because I absolutely had nobody. I was just a man by myself trying to figure things out. Child support and everything else that I was going through. Courts and police and all kind of stuff, restraining orders, anything you can think of. I was going through that time. Barely had a nickel to rub against each other. Thank God I work for an entity where I don't need to worry about traveling. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever. You know what I'm saying? They took care of that. But if they didn't take care of that, I don't know how would I afford to go to work during that time. But now we're talking about a guy that makes millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So like, listen, spare me with the bullshit. Spare me with the bullshit. The 5 year thing too, which is another thing too. He's been in the NBA for 5 years. He already got paid. He got his extension. He got paid. So he has the nerve to pop on and say this, that he's just out there being doing cardio. He wants to play ball, really just wasting his time and energy. That's fucking garbage. It sounds like a freaking sucker. I don't want to call him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a young boy. You know what I'm saying? He needs an OG. He needs somebody to help him out. You know what I'm saying? He needs somebody to talk to. It's not going to be somebody in close to the team or anything like that. It needs to be somebody in the circle, and maybe the somebody in the franchise needs to direct him in the right way so he can get the counseling and stuff that he needs to help him get through whatever stuff he's going through. Because the bottom line is, my job don't care about that. If I told my job that I'm having a mental health breakdown, they will suspend me. Okay, they will suspend me, and then I'll be out of work. Saying with no pay. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't trust me to work. You know what I'm saying? If you're having a mental breakdown, why are you going to be on the NBA court? Out in the fans to do something possibly to have an outbreak in front of everybody. Why would the NBA want you there? You know what I'm saying? But it's so PC and so BS out there. Everybody could call out mental health. Now listen, he did not call him mental health though. He didn't say mental health. He just said he had problems at home. So like I just mentioned Nick Fan TV with the thing that he went on there because everybody would see it. That's why he went there. So check out this guy. This is Trav B. Ryan. This is my guy Trav. He posted this. He said Mitchell Robinson is weird because he just posted this same thing last month. So this is what he said. He said, I mean, the NBA this is what Mitchell Robinson said. This is the NBA every night. Not gonna be your night. What can you do to help win the game? Or gonna bitch and complain that you ain't winning if you don't do if you don't do that. Gotta think team first. Okay, anyway, listen, this is broken English is on the tweet, but this is what he said just a month ago. This sounds like somebody that's locked in, right? So this tweet is bullshit compared to what he said just the other night. You know what I'm saying? That tweet is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. I got to give Coach Fa some praise here, because he says he's started calling the mental health stuff. So he attacks Trav B. Ryan about the mental health stuff. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm just not gonna say nothing else about that. I'm gonna get him off my screen. I'm gonna get him off the screen. As you can see, we got some stats we're gonna get into next. Excuse me, we got some stats to get into next. But listen, this is what mental health is, okay? Mental health is somebody that's on drugs for 20 years and can't get off. You know what I'm saying? They got on the drugs because they have mental problems, whatever, low self-esteem and this, that, and the other, want to kill themselves and things that nature. That's mental health. Somebody that's suicidal, always in the bed, can't leave the house, you know what I'm saying? Hurting themselves, hurting other people. That's mental health. Somebody that talks to themselves on a train station, half naked, stinking it like whatever. Meanwhile, they got a family and stuff like that, but they'd rather be on the train because they can't stop talking to themselves or they're going through their mental health issues. That is mental health. You know what I'm saying? Somebody having a bad day or a bad 6 months or a bad time, a bad year, that is not mental health, fam. Okay? Let's have some, I always say this all the time, let's have some fucking self-respect when it comes to this shit here. You know what I'm saying? Let me there's something else here that I want to look at before we do that. I don't know if I have it queued up here. But let's just say it. Alan Hahn, right? Alan Hahn said that that we probably got to give Mitchell Robinson some more lobs and stuff like that. So giving a guy a lob is going to help his mental health. So Mitchell's not feeling good. He wants to be a part of the offense. Let's throw him some extra lobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give him the ball and he cannot create. The thing is, he can. But my thing is, why can't he? You know what I'm saying? This is might be me verbally ranting, but like I said, I got stats and I got videos queued up that we can play, and we can zero in on why this motherfucker cannot succeed as an NBA player. And it has nothing to do with Tom Thibodeau being able to incorporate him into the offense, because last year the Knicks were terrible. The year before that the Knicks were terrible. They were even worse last year. But this year, all of a sudden, we're like top 10 in the offense or whatever it is since December 31st. Look at the stats. The Knicks are like one of the top teams in offense. Okay, so who do you blame for that? Do you blame Tom Thibodeau for us being one of the top teams in the offense, or maybe like the second best team in the NBA during that stretch? You know what I'm saying? So listen, excuse the bullshit, cut the bullshit, And let's be grown-ups here, Mitchell Robinson. Let's be grown-ups. Same thing with Julius Randle, but this is not about Julius Randle. This is about Mitchell Robinson today. Be a grown-up, fam. You know what I'm saying? You got stuff you got to do with off the court. Handle it. Handle it like a man. Handle it like a man. If you cannot handle it like a man, then get somebody to help you. You know what I'm saying? You have the bread to do it. Get somebody to help you. Somebody like me, for instance, they got to work overtime and this, that, and the other. Back when I couldn't do overtime because I had to go get my kid to spend time with him, I had no money. I had no resources. So everything that was happening to me, I couldn't fight it. You know what I'm saying? Loans, getting into debt, just so I could pay a lawyer to keep me out of jail, just so I could get the opportunity to be with my son. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? And then I had to go to work, fam. You know what I'm saying? For 8 to 10 hours. You know, and if I did overtime, it's you're talking about 12 hours and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? That is hardship. Okay, that is something that can bring about mental health issues, or can bring about possibly doing some harm to yourself. Okay, not being a millionaire basketball player that's crying about not getting touches in a basketball game. You get what I'm trying to say? And during a time when the team is winning, you know what I'm saying? There's simple conversation that could be had with the coaching staff, you know, that can fix all of this. You get what I'm trying to say here? So listen, what am I gonna go here next? Let's I was gonna do stats. I'm gonna do stats, but let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. So you guys know that I went to the NBA shoot around the other day. You know, so let me get rid of this Brooklyn Butch here. So it's gonna get up here. You see Mitchell Robinson in the middle of the screen shooting free throws. I'll pan it forward in a second. This is a grainy video. I took it, you know, at shoot around. Look at him shooting. Look at him shooting. Look at the body language. He's not squared up. He's not taking it serious. The energy is really low. He's swinging his arms up and down, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at the little hook shot. It's a hook shot to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Let me play this over. So look at the free throws, guys. I'm sorry, I apologize for this. You know, it's a little bit too far away. But look at the free throws. He's still coming across his face shooting free throws. You know, look how far his hand is in front of him. Like this. His hand is like this. It looks like good times. Like this, you know, like it looks like good times, man. You know, and then the energy is not there. He doesn't have a routine. He's Othello Harrington's not even talking to him. You know what I'm saying? They're not what even coaching. That's what made me start videotaping, because I was just looking around. I really was looking for Monica Minuck, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I did get to see her. I didn't get to speak to her, but I did get close enough to smell her. Boy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's another story. But Mitchell Robinson, for 5 years, he's had that same quirky jump shot where he comes across his face and then he does like this with the ball below his hand like this. How do they constantly every year, 5 years now in the NBA, still can't get his free throws together? I mean, this year the guy's shooting like 38% from the last. I mean, I'm gonna say like the last 11 games. He's shooting 38% from the free throw line, guys. You know what I'm saying? Here's another disturbing video here. Let me get this off the screen that way I can get it panned out properly. So I'm trying to get this this Othello Harrington thing going on here. So anyway, here goes to Othello Harrington here. So look at the middle of the screen. You see Othello Harrington's over there working with him. He got the rebounds, waiting for the shot. See, look, the free throw. He's still shooting like this. He's still shooting behind him. You know, there's no square up. You know what I'm saying? He's not shooting it as if he was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Othello Harrington's not talking to him. You know, so like you just don't understand. I don't understand. What is this? What is this? What are we watching? You know, what are we watching? So I mean, we're gonna get into some pick and rolls, I believe here. So that's one of them. So there's another video here. Let me see if it's this one. There's quite a few. And this is it here. This is doing the pick and rolls here. So they're doing little pick and rolls and stuff. Look how Mitchell Robinson goes to the basket. He's not going there at game speed. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing anything game speed. If you look in the background, RJ's actually working stuff that he does in games. You know what I'm saying? He's actually doing stuff that he does in games. So I believe I just lost my phone just now, guys. But anyway, we could just leave that for now, man. Let's get into some stuff here. Let me say what's up to you guys. I saw some super chats. I see some other people popping in here. But let's start here with my man De La Music. So to Ed Sword, good that he wants to increase his offensive skills. He should work with a big man. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Every video that you've seen him working on guard skills. You've seen him working on guard skills, dribbling between his legs, going around screens, taking bumps as if he's going to play point guard for us. You know what I'm saying? We need this guy to be on the inside, being able to score on the inside. The guy still cannot make a proper hook shot. He still cannot make a proper layup, man. You know? So I see you talking about Josh. Shout out to De La Music. There goes JJ. What's JJ saying here? He said, you can't give the ball to Miss and say, give me a basket. He doesn't, he just doesn't have it. You can't just give him the ball and tell him to create it. Has he done it? I think he might have did it like twice or three times. He did something recently where he drove to the basket. We'll play that clip. You know what I'm saying, against Boston, I believe it was. But I think before that, I think he made a spin move against Memphis, I think one time. And that's that we could count on one hand how many times he made a move to the basket that made you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? In 5 years, fam. In 5 years, who are you gonna blame? You're gonna blame all the coaches that he's had? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna continuously blame Tom Thibodeau. The common denominator is Mitchell Robinson, fam. The common denominator is Mitchell Robinson. This is just doubling down on the mental health stuff. Yeah, I hate to say it, but people they do. People use mental health to get over. You know what I'm saying? But we can't use it. You know what I'm saying? Regular people that have 9 to 5. Somebody that works at McDonald's can't tell the manager, hey man, I'm having a mental issue right now. I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not coming in for like the next 4 days, but it still pay me though. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not going to happen. I know I have a family member. Shout out to my from a family member. I'm not gonna say who she is or exactly what's going on with her, but she's gotten fired because she's had her health issues that she just wasn't coming to work. So they're like, listen, man, you're not coming to work, so you're not earning the hours to get to maintain your insurance. So they fired her and cut her insurance. You know what I'm saying? That is the real world. That is the real world. Okay. Not this, oh, I need some shots, man. I'm gonna take some time off. Hey man, stop talking badly about him. That's some mental health stuff there. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Shout out to Paris Duggar. He's dropping some dollars on him. Tell Miss, I said shut up. Listen, I'm trying not to be disrespectful. I'm trying not to be disrespectful because that's the next thing somebody's gonna say. Oh yeah, you're gonna say that stuff on the camera, but you're not gonna say it in his face. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so I'm just gonna walk up to the guy and just off rip, just start fucking barking at him. You know what I'm saying? That is wild disrespectful. And if I say right, I'm watching him and I'm recording him, I felt in my heart that I wanted to yell out something, but if I yelled out something, I would have got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I would have got kicked out. If I had a chance to speak to him, I would definitely have these conversations, and then like it would be to a point where listen, and then let's talk. Let's talk. What's going on with you, bro? This is what and then we'll have a grown up conversation. OG to young boy. Let's figure this thing out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I would come at. But I'm not really yelling at Mitchell Robinson per se. I'm yelling at all the fans out there that stand by this type of behavior and put it on a pedestal as if that you know exactly where your next dollar is coming from. A lot of you guys are living with your mother. You know what I'm saying? Working on some job or whatever, living in the basement, of your parents' house, not paying any bills. There's some of you grown-ups out there that can't retire because you didn't save nothing and you didn't do nothing your entire life. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know where the food is coming from if you have to retire. You know what I'm saying? God forbid that you get hurt or something like that, or sick. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have the insurance to help you. You know what I'm saying? So this is my problem with this conversation here. You know what I'm saying? People need to snap out of it and step into reality. Let's talk about this like grown people here. Okay? Let's talk about it like grown people. We're talking about this guy, he wants touches and stuff like that. Let's get into the stats, guys. This is I mentioned the last 11 games here. The last 11 games, you can see here, he's shooting 72%. Yeah, 72%. But the fucking guy can't make a layup to save his life, guys. You know what I'm saying? In these videos I'm gonna play, he did make a couple layups, but that's no hit on there. 38% from the free throw line, guys. Sometimes the thing looks like it's not even gonna hit the rim or anything. It just looks like sometimes it looks like it has no shot of going in. Just mechanics, physics wise. It's just ridiculous to me. Rebounding wise, 9. Let's get into the minutes. 28 minutes per game. Rebounding wise, 9. No assists, basically 0.3 assists, 1 steal and 1 block in the last 11 games. 8 points. People are saying that he's a beast. How are you a beast, right? If you're shooting 72% from the field, everything is dunks, everything is power on the inside. You're not getting fouled because you're only getting 1.9 attempts per game. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting fouled, so you're not helping us in that way. And then rebounding wise, he only plays 28 minutes per game. But we can go around the league to some of the league leaders in rebounding, and they're getting doubles with 28 minutes per game. You know what I'm saying? He's people say beast. He's not a beast. He's not a beast. He's a run-of-the-mill basketball player. He's athletic. He's our guy. Okay, cool. You want him to be a beast. You know what I'm saying? But you know who's a beast? Patrick Ewing was a beast. You know who was a beast? Marcus Camby was a beast when he was here during the 90s when it was a slower pace and this, that, and the other. He was a beast for us. You know what I'm saying? Oakley was a beast. Mason was a beast. You know what I'm saying? These guys were beasts. Mitchell Robinson is not a beast just because he's standing in the restricted area, not boxing out, catching rebounds and dunking it. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes him a beast. It's ridiculous, man. Here's something else that I want to look at since I'm here. Let's take a look at his last two games. The last two games, 5 points, 4 points, respectively, in the two games there. I'm trying to find the rebounds. No, excuse me, that's the rebounding. So 4 and 5 rebounds in those two games. The points is 4 and 2. Okay, that's not what he brings. That's not what he brings to the table. He brings defense, right? He had 1 steal, 1 block in both games. 1 steal and 1 block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but how many shots does he deflect in games? You know what I'm saying? Not many, fam. Not many, because the NBA is a high-scoring league. For all the shots that go up and all the shots that go into the paint, that go out to kick out the threes and all the layups and stuff, the points in the paint and things like that, it doesn't match up. It doesn't add up, okay? It doesn't add up. You know, for his defense and everything you say that he deflects shots compared to the amount of shots that go up and the points in the paint every single game, it does not match up to what people assume his production is. Okay? It doesn't match up. It doesn't add up. Okay? Let's take a look at some of these games here. So this is I guess people are gonna say this is not fair. So this is March 17th here when we played against the Portland Trailblazers. So no, that's today, actually. I'm sorry. Today is March 17th. This is when we played the Trailblazers. I can't remember what day it was. I'm sure it's here. But anyway, this is the last game that we played. Let's take a look at what Mitchell Robinson. He played 21 minutes there, 1 for 2, 50% from the field, right? He missed both his free throws attempts. He only attempted 2. He had 4 rebounds, fam. He had 1 steal, 1 block, 2 points. Completely bullshit stat line there for a guy named Mitchell Robinson, right? It's supposed to be so dominant, right? He's so dominant. Yeah, but you just go into one of his worst games. Now, he had 2 back-to-back worst games, guys. And we won both games, to keep it a buck. We won both games, okay? Let's look at his backup. What did his backup do? People think Isaiah Hartenstein is trash. Take a look at this. He had 11 rebounds when Mitchell Robinson wasn't playing well. 26 minutes. He didn't play 28. You know, it's not like he played 40 minutes or anything like that. No, he played 26 coming off the bench to spell Mitchell Robinson, as he should, because that is what helps us. If Mitchell Robinson don't got it, hopefully Hartenstein has it. You know what I'm saying? If they both have it, then we're unstoppable. You know, so then not unstoppable, but then we're formidable, I should say. The assists. Mitchell Robinson don't never get assists like this. 4 assists, 1 steal and 1 block also. You know what I'm saying? You know, he didn't score any points. But just the simple fact that with the passing, his hustle, you know, deflecting shots and doing everything that he was doing out there, it was as if he had points out there. You know, so I just, it's a narrative that I cannot take it anymore. I've made so many podcasts against Mitchell Robinson. It drives me crazy. This guy wants to hoop. As a big man, there's more than one way to hoop, guys. There's more than one way to hoop. Dominate your position, and it's that, you know, you want to dribble between your legs. You want to get a pick and roll so you can dunk it more. You know, in spite of the team. So you want the team to lose, right? Just so as long as you get your touches, right? You know, because you're out there wasting your time. You know, this is garbage. It's fucking garbage. Take a look at this shot, just to double down on Hartenstein. Hartenstein, the most rebounds off the bench this season, thanks to Knicks Muse, is off of Stat Muse. Isaiah Hartenstein is the #1 player in the NBA this season for rebounds off the bench. But people say that Isaiah Hartenstein is trash, right? Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? Twitter is telling the truth, or like whoever you speak to on a daily, or your imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like as Guard Up Knicks say, numbers and you know, people lie, women lie, numbers don't, fam. You know, numbers don't. They don't lie. They don't. You know, let's get into some actual footage here. So Mitchell Robinson, let me see. Check out his 2 shot attempts. This is both shot attempts. One is a make and one is a miss. So hopefully you guys can see it. On the inside, he has to get his rebound. He tapped it in, but missed it. You know what I'm saying? And lost that. That was the miss, right? Now here goes the next one. Julius Randle, #1. He gets in Julius Randle's way, fam. Okay, look, he looks underneath the basket because he's waiting for that dunk to come in. But meanwhile, he's sending a defender into Mitchell Robinson's direction. You know, and then look, is he boxing out? You know, the shot went in. But watch this play again. You know, he's just down there holding it. Is he boxing out his man? No, he just reaches back and then by the grace of God, it goes in. You know, he didn't tap it in professionally. He could have easily just boxed it out, grabbed the rebound, and laid it up, or got the dunk or whatever he feels he needs to get. You know what I'm trying to say? So let me stop this here. Uh, what else we got? For those that say, well, that was one of his worst games. What about one of the games when he played well? Okay, cool. We played against the Celtics. We beat them 131 to 29 in a double overtime victory, right? Let's check out his stats. Once again, double overtime, 43 minutes, right? You would think this motherfucker had 25 rebounds, right? No, he had 14 rebounds in 43 minutes, 13 points, no blocks. He had 0 blocks, fam. But he does a great job of deflecting shots and changing shots. He had 0 blocks, fam. He had 1 steal against Boston, okay, in 43 minutes. Okay, almost 45 because there's 58 seconds on there. Almost 44 minutes, okay? He had 0 blocks. 0. Okay? 3 for 6 from the free throw line. All right? That's what he had. Here's one thing I want to say about Mitchell Robinson in this game. We're going to look at Al Horford. Al Horford is what? A three-point shooter, right? A three-point shooter. Also, he's undersized. Also played 45 minutes. So the majority of the game, Mitchell Robinson was playing against Al Horford down in this box here. What did Al Horford has, who's like way shorter than him? He got 14 rebounds as well, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? 20 points. Old man Al Horford against Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson's a beast, right? He plays defense, he locks down. Freaking Al Horford was busting his ass, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I'm going crazy. If you're in here watching this thing, listen to what I'm saying here. Okay, this is not me hating. I'm showing you fucking stats, fam. Here goes his 3-point shooting for Al Horford here. So take a look at what Al Horford did as far as 3-point shooting. Now just pay attention to where Mitchell Robinson is. So look, Mitchell Robinson's on the thing. Where is Mitchell Robinson? Chasing after Horford. Oh, but he's chasing after Horford. Horford's much quicker. No, Al Horford, Mitchell Robinson's supposed to be able to guard 5 positions, right? He's supposed to be able to clear out. Just now, Al Horford shot another shot. Mitchell Robinson was nowhere near him. Nowhere near him. Here goes another shot here coming up. Where is Horford? Right there. Well, Mitchell Robinson wasn't in there. So listen, we're talking about Mitchell Robinson. We know Julius Randle is who he is. Let's keep it moving here. Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is there. You see Mitchell Robinson in the paint? His man is busting his ass. Why is he so far in the paint? Here goes a 3-point shooter. But listen, Mitchell Robinson could cover ground. Mitchell Robinson could cover ground, right? Look at there it goes again. Mitchell Robinson on the inside defending against guys that are already defending Dirk White, for Christ's sake. We need to defend Dirk White. Meanwhile, Horford is on the outside shooting threes again. Here he goes again. Double team on the inside. He's double teaming Marcus Smart and leaving the shooter open again. You know what I'm saying? But this guy can guard 5 positions, right? Here he goes again. Kicks it out. Okay, Mitchell Robinson's not in here, but this is a Knicks problem, leaving the 3-point shooter open. But like I said, we're talking about Mitch here. Horford was shooting his ass out, shooting the lights out. Here we go again. Mitchell Robinson is on the inside, way deep in the paint. He keeps going in there. Look, there's already 2 players down there stopping the ball. Mitchell Robinson had to switch, and now he's on Tatum. So now Josh Hart has to go out there and guard his man. Mitchell Robinson's out there still. He's still there. Look, this is one of the last plays here. Mitchell Robinson's in the paint. Who are you guarding? Al Horford was busting your ass. Up until that point, I think Al Horford had was 5 for 9 from the 3. Or what? No, he's still gonna shoot some more threes. Look at Mitchell Robinson again. In the paint again, allowing him to get a 3-point shot. What is the point of him being in the paint? That would have been a game-winning shot. Okay, listen, that would have been a game-winning shot, guys. We're talking. Listen, let's get the context. People love context, right? We got 3.9 seconds. Mitchell Robinson is down in the paint. The New York Knicks are only up by 30-31. We're only up by 2. So we don't need to guard the paint, asshole. We need to guard the 3-point line. So what happens? Watch the drive. Tatum drives and gives Al Horford the perfect shot. 6 for 10. At that point, he was 6 for 9. He missed the last shot. Horford should have made that shot. If Horford made the shot, we would have lost that fucking game, and it would have been because of Mitchell Robinson, y'all. Okay, it would have been because of Mitchell Robinson. Listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of the fan base. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to State. I gotta mention State every podcast. You know what I'm saying? This podcast said, yo, man, he made a comment today on the thing. He said, listen, your rant is gonna be trash if you're gonna be bashing Mitchell Robinson. Fuck it. Watch this video. Watch everything. Listen to everything that I'm saying about this thing. It's not hating. It's not me hating on the kid. It's just me showing you video of what's actually happening out there, compared to what people are imagining in their imagination. You know what I'm saying? So listen, let me take a break here so I can get some air here. Um, yeah, shout out to Lemon Pepper, man. Definitely appreciate you guys making jokes and stuff. A little bit too hype. I'm trying not to get so hype because I get excited. You know what I'm saying, and I can't stop. Mitchell is cool. He just needs to play his role. Mitchell is cool. He seems like a sweet kid. He seems like a sweet kid. I wish that we could kick it. You feel me? I wish we could kick it where like, listen, man, hit me up and let me know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? And then we can just kick it. You know what I'm trying to say? We could just kick it. Run some shit by me and let's kick it. That's what I would love to do. Because like somebody like Mitchell Robinson, absolutely sweetheart, big like that. He's so goofy. He likes to giggle. He likes to laugh and stuff like that. He's like a big kid and he's like a little kid in a big body. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of grown stuff going on. It might be too much for him. Okay, fine. He needs an OG. He needs an OG. Hit me up. Listen, man, Mitchell Robinson. If you're watching this, if you made it this far, find me on social media. Hit me up, and I won't say nothing. It'll just be me and you. It'll just be me and you, and nobody will have to know nothing. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anybody out there that knows me, has been interacting with me, man. You going through some shit, yo, let me hit you up with something. You know what I'm saying? And then we can kick it. Why not? Here goes Frederick. Mitch ain't conditioned enough to be involved in offense expending effort on D. Listen, Mitch Robinson this summer. I don't like. See, should I Google that? I'm giving you the option to Google that, Frederick. Mitch Robinson was saying that he is trying to become the fastest center in the NBA. He was talking about his cardio and how much that he wants to be that guy, be the most fastest guy and most conditioned center in the NBA. He said that. Okay, so Mitch ain't conditioned enough. No, he was training for that. He was training to get his minute mile down below 6. He was trying to do that. He was trying to be the fastest center in the NBA. That's what his words. Okay, so no more excuses. No more excuses. Horford is a veteran. Mitchell Robinson is a veteran too. 5 years in the NBA, you are a fucking veteran, fam. Okay? Here goes Brooklyn Butch. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. This is why I get you, Ero. You keep it. Listen, I apologize. I apologize for keeping it raw and real. But this is what it is. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no clout to boost my ratings and that type of thing. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. If I was doing that, then I would have be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a grown man. I got responsibilities. I got responsibilities. I cannot not feed my kids, just because I want to talk shit on the internet, or be fake and bring up a persona just to get people to watch me. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I operate. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing here. If you look at my content, I have not been making content like that recently. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to deal with my family. You know what I'm saying? It's none of your business, and I'm not here crying about it. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. It's to the point now where I think I got the flu right now because I'm expending too much energy. I'm not sleeping. I'm worrying about my kids, trying to take care of them, taking time off from work, not getting paid, having to take my kids to doctor's visits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is not easy. But I'm not here crying like no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Asking for no handout, nothing like that. I'm handling my shit. You know what I'm saying? As a man should. Handle your shit. Shout out to you guys, man. Listen, we're the 5th seed. We're winning games. We won the last 2 games without Brunson. You know what I'm saying? We won the last 2 games without Mitchell Robinson being dominant, right? It's unbelievable, bro. Let me just make sure I catch you guys. Make sure I catch you guys. Make sure I'm reading all the comments. Anybody new here? Just want to give props to all my peoples. So this is De La Music, man. He's talking about. I see Westbury and on Flatbush and excuse me. I told you I got something going on with me right now. But he says we getting a nice group to the Westbury Inn on Flatbush near Winthrop. Nice little group gathers for the game. Hey, listen, man, hit me up on the social media, man. Like wherever you follow me at, just hit me up and let's do it. If I'm free, if I'm out working, I'll see if I can make it out there. We can kick it out there because I'm out in the streets. That's where I work out. I work outside. So, he's talking. This is Bane here, Barn, RD Barn. He's talking about did he see what happened to Reddish after he complained about his role? But the thing about Reddish, right, is Reddish wanted a role and he didn't get paid yet. He didn't pay his dues. Are you supposed to become a starter and get shots when this guy's here already? This guy's here already working. Guys here already working, contributing to the team. But you're supposed to come here and you're just supposed to get shots. You're supposed to get shots over the other team. And then he made a comment which is just as stupid as what anything that Mitchell Robinson said. He said that every time I got the shot, I felt like I had to make it. It's professional basketball. You have to make it. If you got a wide open 3-point shot, you gotta make it. If you drive into the basket, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it. You gotta make it. It would be nice for you to shoot a good percentage. You don't have to make every shot, but this guy Cam Reddish, he was not playing well, and even to this point, if you look at his stats now that this guy Jeremy Grant is back, this guy Cam Reddish is now back on the bench, and Thibault has his spot. Okay, Thibault is starting over Reddish already. Okay, so now he's going to start complaining to Portland that he's not getting minutes and not getting opportunities. Oh, it's favoritism. I'd rather give the minutes to Jeremy Grant and rather give the minutes to Thibault. Thibault just got traded there, and he's already making Cam Reddish go to the bench. You know what I'm saying? So this is reality. This is reality. Okay. Like I'm starting to act up my cough and I'm starting to get a headache and stuff like that now. So I'm just gonna get down. I just want to make sure I catch up with you guys. Any super chats that I missed? I got Paris Duggar with another, the same one. So let me get back to the beginning. All right, cool. So I'm here at the end here. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. I freaking got a headache. I'm like coughing and stuff like that. I still have one more issue here. Anybody know Mitchell? This guy Moses Brown. So this kid Moses Brown. Let's scroll it up here so we can see his face. There you go, Moses Brown. Moses Brown. I don't know if he's from Queens, but as you can see here, Archbishop Malloy. Okay, that's where he went to, Archbishop Malloy. I seen this kid live at Archbishop Malloy because I live in Queens. Because I went there to go see Cole Anthony because Cole Anthony was actually playing for Archbishop Malloy. But when I got there, he was there too. And he was playing really well for that team as well. Both of those guys, the 1-2 punch. Cole Anthony left him high and dry to go to prep school because his father's rich. Moses Brown, I'm not sure where he comes from. I'm looking to see if they say his father or anything like that has any pro experience. I don't know if he got money or not, but he stayed in Archbishop Malloy and Phyllis his college career. I mean his high school career. Went on to college and whatever. He's in the NBA. So let's get into him here. So look, I'm just gonna scroll down to the last good game that he had. He got waived by the Clippers. One thing about the Clippers is that the Clippers had guys like what do you call they had NBA caliber players that are on the bench. They have too much talent over there. They had John Wall and all these guys that weren't playing either. You know what I'm saying? And they needed a center, but they rather just play Zubac to death and don't have no really body to really back him up and whatever. They keep making trades, adding more teams. So the Clippers don't know what they're doing really. So anyway, they could have used Moses a little bit better. But this is the last game that he played against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So listen, he played against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is his last game. Let me scroll this over. Get it to the points, power forward points. There you go. So anyway, this is his last game here. Click that. Points. 13 points, guys. He didn't have any blocks or steals. 16 rebounds, 5 offensive, 11 defensive, 5 from the field. Most of it was just him just roaming the paint, getting the rebounds and stuff like that. But he can get 16 and 13 as well. He can get you double digits, and he's doing the same thing that Mitchell Robinson is doing. Look at the field goal percentage, 71%. He could be the rim runner and stuff like that. His shooting percentage is down on some of these games because he actually has a post game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this one against Minnesota. He had 14 and 11 also. I saw that game. 5 for 10. If you look at the video, you can see him actually attempting shots, posting up and that type of thing, shooting jump shots. That's why he has those misses. Mitchell Robinson don't have misses because everything is at the rim. So if he misses the dunk, I don't even think they count it as a miss. So anyway, let's take a look at this. This is very quick. This is Moses Brown. His last game here. Zubac didn't play well. 21 minutes. He was 0 for 5. He had 7 rebounds. He's still going to get his rebounds because that's what real centers do. But he wasn't having a particularly good game. So then they brought Moses Brown in. He played 26 minutes, 5 for 7. Got 16 rebounds, like I said. Let's take a look at his rebounds. Just take a look at how he rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, like I said, if you're watching him, he just stays down there and he just athleticism. He doesn't box out. So just watch Moses Brown here. You see him on the right hand side. He's going to the basket. He's pushing. He just jumps over the player. He's fighting. He's holding on to the ball because he's trying to attempt the shot rather than trying to master blast the dunk. Look at Moses Brown hanging around the restricted area. Mitchell Robinson doesn't do that. Look at Moses Brown spreading his wings in the paint just to keep his position. Mitchell Robinson doesn't do that. Mitchell Robinson stands like this. Here he goes again. And this play that you just saw just now, he's got a nose for the ball. So he came around knowing that the ball was going to bounce off the rim and come towards him. So he got into position so he can get it. He did it again there. Make sure he gets into a position where he can catch the rebound and dunk it properly. You know what I'm saying? But he stands around the restricted area. There he goes again around the restricted area, making sure he's in position to make a play. But as soon as the ball shot is off, he boxes out. Mitchell Robinson does not do that. So anyway, these are little things here, man. So let me get this out of here, and let me finish this up because this is just at this point now. This is me starting to get into the whining thing. But listen, Mitchell Robinson, what's gonna make him a good player? He's got to improve his free throw shooting. Whatever the Knicks are doing with him to work out with him this year is not working. Through the 5 years with the Knicks is not working. Whoever he is training with is not helping him. He needs to get that free throw thing done. He keeps shooting across his thing like that. He's shooting with his not even with his hand up. He's shooting with his hand down here. So he's coming across his face shooting like this. How is he allowed to do that? Because he's shooting 30-something% from the free throw line. How is he allowed to constantly continue shooting like this? You know what I'm saying? He could shoot threes, right? In practice, you always seen him shoot threes, right? But you can't make free throws. So how can we allow you to shoot threes if you can't make free throws? It doesn't make it make sense. Going to the basket, he doesn't have any moves to get to the basket. He can't lay it up. I wanted to show this video, but one of the videos, but I didn't get a chance to because I'm just gonna wrap it up. He made a move to the basket. It was the offensive rebound that he went up. He tried to finger roll it, and he almost airballed it. He hit the top of the rim. He had to jump up and grab it and dunk it. That is embarrassing. This is what Mitchell Robinson is. And I showed you a video of him at the shoot around. He doesn't practice how to make shots like this in the game. So how could we do pick and rolls and give him the ball so he can create if he doesn't practice it? If he doesn't practice it. Like I said, my phone died because I'm trying to show you videos off my phone. But my phone died. But there's another video that I want to show you of Quentin Grimes relentlessly shooting threes during that shoot around. He had a game later, but this guy had to put up at least 100 shots under tight defense with his trainer. He had a personal trainer there, somebody that's not on the Knicks staff. He didn't have a uniform on. He just was there, and he was playing defense. Taller guy, and was getting his hand in Quentin Grimes' face, and he was shooting 3-point shot after 3-point shot. He must have shot 100 3-point shots, man. All severely contested. He made a lot of them too. So these are shots he's going to make in the game. So he was relentlessly practicing that because he's trying to hone his craft. Before that, they were doing a lot of driving to the basket. So he was just driving, getting the ball and cutting to the basket and pulling up. So he's working on stuff in his game at game speed to help him succeed in his career. Mitchell Robinson is out there just fooling around, swinging his arms, like making layups like this, fooling around and stuff like that during shoot around. So if you approach the game in this way, then how the hell are you going to show anybody in the game that you are dead serious about getting more touches in the paint there? So anyway, listen, man, fire your trainers. You know what I'm saying? That might be your boy, somebody from New Orleans that you're trying to hook up, that you're trying to trying to make them happy or trying to get them on their career settled. Listen, get rid of those trainers that you got. You know what I'm saying? Let's find somebody that's for real. Find somebody that's for real. Stop fooling around. You know what I'm saying? And then get the Knicks to help you invest if you don't have it. If you don't have it, get the Knicks to help you to invest. You know what I'm saying? Like Patrick Ewing ain't doing nothing. He just got fired. Let's make some phone calls. Larry Johnson is right in the facility. Let's make some phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Let's get better out there. So anyway, I challenge you all to get better. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Life could be hard. Life could be extremely hard. But imagine if whatever you're going through is happening, but it's happening to you and you got no legs. It always could be worse. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that Mitchell Robinson is going, but what if he was me? If he was me, what would he do? You know what I'm saying? He's an NBA basketball player. If he was me, what would he do? So that's my message to Mitchell Robinson if he makes it this far. To any asshole that wants to come in here and talk shit, that's my message to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's be realistic here. This is the real world. You know what I'm saying? We are all grown-ups here. You know what I'm saying? These NBA players are not better than us. They're not living a different life that we don't understand because we're living a life that they don't understand. Okay? So that's enough is enough with that. And this is your boy Eru. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for everybody else popping in later that might tune in. I got a super chat here. I just want to make sure that I don't miss these super chats. This is Brooklyn Butch gave me a super chat here. So this is from earlier. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm catching up here because this system is a little bit different. So anyway. Oh my God, this is MIG. Listen, everybody knows a Mitchell Robinson. Everybody knows somebody like that. Shout out to Julius Randle. Julius Randle needs some help too. But Mitchell Robinson, on the flip side, is getting the help. Okay? Mitchell Robinson is complaining on Snapchat while Julius Randle is doing mindfulness training, verbally saying, this is what I'm trying to do. I know I have issues. I'm trying my best, whatever. That's what he's doing, you know? So listen, let's grow up. Let's grow up a little bit. So anyway, this is your boy Eru. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute. Yeah, man, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna try my best to start doing these again, you know, just to get my point across. You know, shout out to people that I mentioned today, man. You know, you bunch of you know, weirdos online. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an opinion online, but ain't nobody saying nothing real. Everybody's you know, just I don't know what you're doing. You're hoping that somebody picks you up off the street and makes you into a star. That's what you're trying to do with your narratives and stuff like that. You're hoping somebody plucks you off the street to make you a star. And get out of here with that garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be fucking real. You have your own kids and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You have your own life and family and hardships and stuff like that. Let's be real. Let's be real. So anyway, this is your boy Eru. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute. And I see you guys next time. This is Eru out. Please check out the outro is by Trav B. Ryan. Yeah, man, that's my guy. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag. He the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange. He the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He could smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat.